Hello, my name is Greg Gilbert. I host a radio podcast here in Fredericton, New Brunswick called Python's Paradise. And I would like to talk about a very important situation going on throughout the whole world called suicide and depression. We sadly lost Robin Williams a couple years ago due to suicide and depression. And an organization has surfaced called Doubtfire Face. And after the success of the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS, it inspired this new campaign. And I would like to help it because depression is something that affects so many people. Now, the stats on suicide are pretty severe. Suicide is one of 10 leading causes of death in the U.S. There is one death in the U.S. every 12.3 minutes. Depression affects 20 to 25% of persons 18 or older in the U.S. Suicide takes 38,000 lives every year in the U.S. And even worse, only half of those that are diagnosed receive treatment. Now this is just the US. That's not talking about here in Canada or anywhere else in the world. That's just the US. So this is serious. Now, on my radio podcast, I have had the pleasure and honor of interviewing some of the most interesting personalities in film and music over the past year or so. And I would like to issue a challenge to some of those interviewees, if they would so graciously accept. The challenge is you take a pie in the face for suicide prevention and depression. You nominate 3 people, and on top of that you can donate to either the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention or the Canadian Foundation of Suicide Prevention, or whatever suicide prevention campaign that you wish. The first person I want to challenge, I've been a fan of for over 30 years because she's Canadian and she's totally cool. I saw her first playing Patsy in Class of 1984, another Canadian film. Her name is Lisa Langles, and she is right now part of a new web series called Our World Today. And she plays the role of Pretty Funny Woman. I'm giving them a little bit of a plug here, so I'm hoping she'll go for this. Now, it's my theory that all pretty funny women take a pie in the face at some point. I mean, Lucille Ball did it. Natalie Wood did it in The Great Race. She was plastered from head to toe, but I'm not asking Lisa to get plastered. I'm asking her to just take one pie in the face for suicide prevention. And with our world today tackling such subjects as gun control and human trafficking and all sorts of topics, I think with their personality and spirit, I think this would benefit not just the campaign, but benefit the web series as well. So Lisa Langles, I challenge you to take a pie in the face for suicide prevention and depression. And let's face it, Lisa, I think everybody thinks if you don a pink wig, you could have Patsy get her just desserts. Literally. One other person I want to nominate from the Canadian, I'm going to nominate 4 people. I issue people nominate 3, but I'm going to nominate Catherine Mary Stewart, another actress who is Canadian. And she was in a movie in 1980, a musical called The Apple, and where she lugged a great big piece of fruit along with her, and it's kept the doctor away for years. I'm asking her to put the apple down and take the pie. Just one day and we won't tell her doctor. So I issue a challenge to Catherine Mary Stewart to take a pie in the face for suicide prevention. Now, I'm going to draw, I got my helper here. I'm going to draw 2 names from this hat from my interviewees and get 2 American performers to do this. First name, I challenge Adrienne King, Friday the 13th, my second interview guest. She survived Mrs. Voorhees' attack. This is like a walk through the park, or in her case, a walk through the camp. Adrienne King, I challenge you to take a pie in the face for suicide prevention. And I gotta take one more name. This is gonna be funny. My first 20th anniversary interview was for the movie Kingpin, and I had Vanessa Angel on. And of course, Kingpin, probably the best film of 1996, in my opinion. Vanessa Angel, of course, beat up Woody Harrelson in the film. Well, Vanessa Angel, since you're a strong sort, and you can handle a guy in the parking lot, as you've proven, I challenge you to take a pie in the face for suicide prevention. This is for Doubtfire Face. You can look that up. All started with Robin Williams' unfortunate passing. And donate to the suicide prevention, either the American or Canadian Foundation for Suicide Prevention. There's no financial gain here for me, so I hope you all accept my challenge. Now, I'm not asking you guys to do anything I wouldn't do myself. So I'm going total Canadian here for Lisa and Catherine. Chantal Kraviazik.
Okay, you ready?
Okay. Please, Lisa Langles, Catherine Mary Stewart, Adrienne King, Vanessa Angel, I challenge you to take a pie in the face for suicide prevention. Please accept my challenge and do a video response. You never know how many people that you've inspired whose lives you can affect with this. Let me have it.
Okay. There we go.
There we are. I didn't even get it on me. I've looked better. So again, one more time, Lisa Langles, please accept my challenge. Take a pie in the face for suicide prevention. Catherine Mary Stewart, another fellow Canadian, please take a pie in the face for suicide prevention. Accept my challenge. Adrienne King, please take a pie in the face for suicide prevention. Accept my challenge. And Vanessa Angel, accept my challenge. Take a pie in the face. I enjoyed interviewing you women, and anybody else that's name is in that, they get off the hook, but feel free to nominate 3 people with your video.